In this video, I'm going to say a few more words about how firms can strategize to reduce the bargaining power of the supplier or buyer. The bargaining power has much to do with dependence between companies. If a buyer depends a lot on the supplier's product, then the bargaining power of the buyer declines. If the buyer has a lot of choices and can easily switch away from a particular supplier, then the supplier has relatively lower bargaining power. If the buyer increases its independence and reduces its reliance on the supplier's product or service, it increases its bargaining power against the particular supplier. To address the degree of dependence, some business researchers have developed the concept of switching costs. In this scenario, a switching cost can be interpreted as how costly it is for a buyer to switch to a different supplier. If the buyer has very high switching costs, the bargaining power of the supplier will be higher. The strategy for the buyer to increase its bargaining power against a particular supplier is to reduce the switching costs. The buyer can also increase its bargaining power by increasing the switching costs on the side of the supplier. For example, if the buyer has economy of scale, purchasing large volumes of products from the supplier, then it increases its bargaining power and decreases the bargaining power of the supplier.